Welcome back to AM Live. I'm here with the lovely Renee and the handsome Dan, two of my favorite people from Hospice of Amador and Calaveras, and you have an event coming up. And unfortunately, you know, we've had this little damper over us, but we're going full steam ahead, right, Dan?
Well, we are. It's been a heck of a week, as everybody knows. I think it was about a week ago we were actually evacuating our building down the street here. The fire came down behind us. And then in addition, we've had, I think, 10 or 11 patients who've been displaced during this time. Mm-hmm. So like everyone, we've really been challenged to continue to do the things that are important.
Sure.
And so I think when we came to work this week, we really scratched our heads and said, well, what about this event? Is it the right thing to do? Do we move forward? And we said, well, let's wait 24 hours and see how things go. And we did, and we made the decision we're going to move forward. And the idea, and Renee will talk a little bit more about the event and how wonderful it's shaping up, because it is. But, you know, what we want to do is, you know, some of the proceeds from this event, we've had patients displaced, we've had staff members lose their homes, mm-hmm. we've had volunteers who've lost their homes, physicians who volunteer with us. So we want to take some of these funds also and help support these folks through this emergency. So, absolutely. So we feel good about moving forward. We hope a week from today that it'll be a little more calm and people can come on out and take respite and sip some wine with us and have a good time.
And it's out at Khmer, which is a beautiful...
It's out at Khmer. It's going to be gorgeous.
It's a beautiful winery, and it's in the evening. Am I correct, Renee?
Yeah. Correct, 6 o'clock.
At 6 o'clock, so
6
that's
o'clock
going to be
it
great.
gets started, yeah.
That's going to be wonderful.
Yeah.
And we have some beautiful art here. This is a beautiful piece of art that you're going to be displaying.
That's correct.
It looks like my makeup drawer.
Isn't it beautiful?
All those colors.
I have every eyeshadow and lipstick in every color of this blasted thing here.
Right.
I'm telling you, this is breathtaking. In person,
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
is
Isn't it
beautiful.
Really
The artist that did this has the most vivid sense of color, and it's just beautiful. It really is. It's gorgeous.
This is John Jurich's piece, and John has had galleries, you know, all over California. He currently has been living in Amador County for about 20, 30 years, and he just has a beautiful, you know, gallery that he said, whatever you want, which is very generous.
It's
so
just,
we have two pieces.
and it's called A Fantasy in Color, or Susie's Makeup Drawer.
He doesn't know it's got that subtitle,
I
but
love that.
Thank you, John. I appreciate that. And
Absolutely.
you also have a beautiful piece of art to show.
And of course, the very talented Bruce Pachanti, who did, he actually presented and created two pieces for us this year. This piece in metallic is just absolutely beautiful.
It is
Look
pretty.
at the different colors and contrast.
It is pretty.
And so Bruce also has been donating art for us for years for our event, and he also is one of our volunteers at the thrift store. So
yeah,
we
he's up at the
appreciate
thrift
his
store.
support.
He's,
Wonderful.
Yeah.
That's great. So tell us, what do you need our viewers to know, and how can we help you?
Thank you. Well, we still we got off to a great start. We have 110 tickets sold or something like that.
Wonderful.
But we still have tickets available, and so we're asking the community. We know you're up against a lot. We know that everyone is. But if this works into your life and this is the type of place you think you want to be next Friday night, come on out and support us.
Yeah.
Call Renee. Call the office at 223-5500. Buy tickets are $50 each.
Correct.
A table for $400.
Great.
So, and come on out and support the hospice, if you can. We know this is a tough time for everybody.
It is.
Right.
And the fact that those that have been before, they know it's an elegant special, just a love feeling when you're there. And
Right.
so if you were to go to that, this is the perfect timing. This year's theme is Celebrate Life.
There you go.
I mean, how fitting that we can all embrace and help each other. And
Yes.
one of the people who said to me about whether we were going forward, said, you know what, we need a bright spot. We need a place.
Absolutely.
Everybody that has been knows what a wonderful event this
You
is,
bet,
and what a
you
great
bet.
time. So.
Phil over at Teresa's Place is doing the food for us this year.
Great.
Yeah.
Really
Oh,
fabulous.
that'll be great.
Our sponsorship this year has been amazing.
Yeah.
And Renee, you were telling me that even one of the people that are volunteers, she lost her home in Calaveras, and she's still going to be there.
Absolutely.
And so we need to get out. We need to support these people.
Absolutely.
I mean, people don't realize how important something like this. You go and we share,
Yeah.
and we
Yes.
and we embrace the celebration of life, and we have to remember that. sometimes taking a few hours out and giving each other a pat on the back and encouraging each other and a hug means the world.
Right.
You know in your business
Right.
exactly.
Little
that-
baby steps back to normalcy. you know, just-
Absolutely, absolutely.
It's going to be a long road.
You
Oh,
bet.
Absolutely. But
You
we're
bet.
here
And-
for our community, for sure. I mean, we've been helping in our thrift stores, making sure the evacuees have what they need, both counties.
Right, right.
Really
And
important.
just like with when we were talking to Tammy, doing so much for the people of Calaveras now.
Exactly.
Right.
And the counties, we're sister counties, and as always, Amador comes through, and Calaveras is going to come through, and we have to help each other.
Right.
And
Our stores were both closed for several days, the thrift stores, but they both were reopened this week. And in both communities, we're supporting the community, providing goods and services and that kind of thing, and the use of our trucks and things like that.
great.
So we're happy to be able to
Now, Dan,
do that.
tell them the location of your stores. I know because I bring
Oh, so
things there all the time.
in Amador County, we're up by the Ledger
Right.
building. And in Calaveras County, we're in Angels Camp, just on the north side of Angels Camp as
Great.
you get into town on the left side of Highway 49.
Great.
Yeah.
And it's important to give. When you're
absolutely.
cleaning things out and you
Yeah.
think, I can't use this anymore. What am I going to do with it? Please bring it to hospice because someone can buy that
Sure.
and help out. And it's so important that as a community, one man's dream is another man's nightmare, as they say.
Yeah, something
And,
like that. That's
and
exactly
maybe I'm
right.
talking about his wife, I don't know. But, the
That's exactly
objects and
right.
things,
Right.
it's
Right.
important to help out. And
Right.
it really, really means a lot.
Right. Those thrift stores are the 365-day-a-year fundraiser that
You
that
bet.
keeps hospice in business.
You bet.
Providing the care that we do.
You betcha.
So,
It's
very
important.
It is, it really is. I definitely want to make sure, especially with Jack in the house today, we can't
Yeah.
tell you and our community how much we appreciate the Jack and the Ledger. They are offered to take care of our event brochure for us for free.
How
so
nice.
given
Beautiful.
everything that Jack has been up against, doing such a great job
Right.
of coverage of this event, he's still doing our event program for us. We so appreciate that.
You know what? And like I said, everybody always gives. Jack is number one. He's just absolutely
Mm-hmm.
fantastic. Again, the date and time and the location.
It's next Friday, September 25th, 6:00 p.m. at Carmare Winery.
Yes, and please go out there. It's beautiful. It's for a good cause, and you can see all this beautiful art and just
Plus,
have
I
a.
forgot one piece. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but Lonnie Chapman's piece.
That's beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful?
That
Couldn't
is
find
gorgeous.
a jewelry stand, so I thought
Oh,
I'd just be
well,
black.
I was going to
colored, and wear
compliment you
the-
on that. That
Right.